Hi everybody, I've been re-recording. I'm in a new room in my, sorry, I'm in a different room in my house, so it's a new environment. The sound is echoing. For today's reading, I got 1111, and I just stopped the video and re-recorded because it didn't come out fine. These are the two cards that I got from the first two cards. So I'm going to take them again. When I started the video, I said 1111 is important, or that's going to happen, and I said expect miracles, and that's the first card. When I said that happened, believe in the impossible. So great things are going to happen, especially during winter time. That's what I feel. You've got a win-win situation. That's why when I started, I said expect miracles. And the older one that I was recording, I had to re-record right now. And this is the third card, which I did not take out. I'm taking it out now. The energy is gaining momentum. So just believe in what all can happen in life. 1111 is important for you. There's a win-win situation. The outcome is beautiful. Winter time, coming time, November end, December end is going to be beautiful. And when I said expect miracles, so when you believe in the impossible also becomes possible. That's when great things happen. So this is the fourth time I'm recording because I started and something happened. But anyway, that's okay. Work through your fears. So when you work through your fears, and sometimes when we are manifesting and attracting love, or sometimes when we're doing spells or whatever we are doing to heal, we sometimes fear it, or we think, oh, it's not going to happen. We become negative and say, hey, if I do this manifestation, people say stories, yes, it happened to them, but I don't think it's going to happen to me. So please work through your fears, keep negativity aside, and you will get what you want. Okay, that's another thing. You could be a Scorpio, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, and I really feel once you work through your fears, and impossible happens. So why fear anything, guys? You don't need to fear. Okay, because I really feel 111 is important, and you can expect miracles, and that's going to be so good. You're very close to achieving your goals. Look at it. I mean, whatever you want, whatever you wanted to happen will happen. So it's like, you were waiting for someone, you were just giving up on hope, you were just turning around to walk away, you just thought, hey, it's not going to work, or you just thought you've lost the person, the relationship is over. Suddenly something changes so fast, and you're so close to your goal. It's almost like the moon is near you. You can actually touch it and pull it down from the sky. So that's also impossible, isn't it? So you are going to get something that is, so good, and that will happen pretty much soon. Wow, bring love into the situation. Sometimes you need to act with love, not with, fighting, screaming, shouting, pointing fingers at each other. You don't need to do that. If you bring love in the situation, you could be an Aquarius or dealing with an Aquarius. I really feel when you pour love into something, great things happen, or things move faster and good things happen, guys. So we're coming back to the stuff that impossible, when you believe in it is possible. Just bring love in the situation. See probably the situation from a different viewpoint. Maybe you have to be a little more loving, or they have to be a little more loving. This turn in my hand. Okay, wow, look at this. Look at the bigger picture. Very, very important message for you. Maybe you guys are looking at very small, tiny things, nitpicking in the relationship, not looking at the bigger picture, the whole picture, and the bigger picture is you both need to be together, and it's got Sagittarius here. So November, it's important for you. It's almost like the Cupid's arrow. And you have to look at the bigger picture, that you both in the end want to be with each other. So why do you need to fight on small little things and spoil your relationship? That's a bigger thing. So that's when I said that do not talk about small things, and again getting history past back into your fight, that we did this happened. Don't have to do that. You have to address the problems in the present, and don't let pride get in your way. So either you letting pride get in your way, or they are letting pride get into their way. So ego doesn't do anything good unless it's very, very necessary, where you've become a doormat and you have to, get your respect and pride back. But if you are putting ego in between and reacting from, that viewpoint, it's not really good. I get one more message, and I just saw 444 while saying this. So you'll get stability in your relationships, and that's what you're looking for. Oh my God, you'll get stability in relationships, and that's what you're looking for. And look what it is. The answers that you are seeking, the answers that you need are coming towards you. Imagine full moon, you could be a Gemini. Okay, you could be dealing with a Gemini. You could be two people not talking to each other, or you could be that one person is not listening to you. The other one wants to talk, the other one is sad, the other one is like wondering how to approach the other person. So, whatever miscommunication or that distance in communication between you two, it will happen and you guys will speak to each other. So, Gemini's is about communication, it's swords energy, and it is about saying that yes, the talk is necessary, the ego is not necessary. Okay, remember that. And look at this, you've got judgment. Sorry, I have to hide the cards. It is judgment, but this is somebody's going to speak out what they want, and I think it's very important because I feel you are actually fighting on very tiny issues. And you've got to see the bigger picture. The bigger picture is you both want this relationship. It is important for you. I get next 2 hours. Look at this. You've been fighting on small, silly things. Sorry, I'm calling it silly. But small little things that are spoiling your relationship. It's like you fighting, everybody else is getting entangled, your family, your friends maybe, but one issue is becoming, another issue is becoming one more issue. You started with one issue, it's becoming 5 issues. I get almost like 5, okay? That's a number. You got to be wise, you got to be wise. Look for what you need to fight for, or what is the battle. You guys are fighting the wrong battle maybe. You've got lost in fighting such small things that you didn't remember that you have to save your relationship, and you've put your relationship on stake, which is not right. So either one of you has to be a little more wiser than the other one. Okay, this card did turn. I want to take it. Yeah, look at this. Yes, you're a strong person. Yes, it's good. But I hope the ego, because we've got strong and ego. I don't know if you're an August born or you're dealing with an August born. It doesn't really mean that you just have to show that, hey, you're strong. Doesn't matter. If I don't talk to you, nothing's going to happen. You're trying to test yourself like that, or they're going to test themselves like that. You want to be with each other, but you got to talk it out. Yes. Queen of Pentacles. You think of each other. You could be missing each other. It could be that fights have come in between and there's distance, but you do look at each other. You do look at each other's messages. You do want to be with each other. It's somebody lovingly looking at something, and it's also somebody, I get the missing word. I get the person misses you. Somebody's going to say that to you. The person misses you. This is a new chapter. Fool is always a new beginning. It's 0. 0 is full circle. That's why we're getting the full moon. We've got the sun here. This is, wanting to start a chapter. Wanting to jump in the relationship again, but not fighting. Okay, that's the most important message I can give you guys, that you do not want to fight, you do not want to do this in the relationship. I think you're addressing all wrong problems. You can be together. It's not impossible. You still can be together even if you've messed up the situation, you or the other person. Yep. Either you can have a third party intervening in the sense, somebody becoming a mediator, making you talk. But this is something you had almost, thought of, moving together or having a home together, something to do with home, decorating a home, or you were in between decorating something. I think in between you were like buying something, putting money together, and you fought. And that also stopped. There was something that you wanted to buy together. Look at this. I told you, wanting to start a family. 10 seems to be an important number. I'm getting 10, 10 also, though we started with 1, 1, 1, 1. But 10 is also an important number. This is family situation, wanting to be with a family, wanting to raise a family together, buying a home together, happiness. Each other find happiness in each other. That's what I feel. You both love each other. So I don't know why the fights, why the smaller fights, because I think your end goal is, like I said, wanting to be together, like a beautiful couple. Getting married, not married, it's totally another thing, but I think you guys want to be with each other. I think that's a big message. Let me see, just one more card or 2 more cards. Okay, that anyway just came sliding off. What is this message? Yeah, the Hangman is been coming reverse in my hands, though I don't take reversals, but it means action. It means either you have to do something about it, you have to approach them, you have to keep your ego aside, or either they have to keep their ego aside. And look at this at the end of the deck. It's got death. So like the Fool, it's like a chapter closing, a new beginning. I think you also need to close the chapter of fight. When you say just let's close this chapter, let's move on. You need to close this chapter of fighting. That fighting with each other. Let's do 8 zodiac signs. Please give me 8. You've got Aquarius. You've got Gemini. We anyway had Gemini card. You've got Pisces, Aries. Let's see, 4 more. Libra. This could be you or the other person's sign. You've got Capricorn, and 2 more to go. Let me shuffle a bit. Sagittarians. You could be a Sagittarian, they could be a Sagittarian, and you've got Leo. Leo, we anyway have the card. So those were the messages. Expect miracles. Stop fighting about small things. Move on, because at the end, you both want to be together. So thank you so much, guys, and I'll be back for another reading. And take care. Have a happy day. Bye, guys. Do like, do comment, and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.